So for our last home harvest we wanted to do a nice batch of jarred goods. I texted my mom and she came over to donate her skills. It took about an hour to get this basket full. It's pretty big and holds maybe 40 pounds of veggies. We had a bunch of different tomatoes, Fresno chilies, and jalapenos. I apologize for the less than great video, but this was a fun project so I wanted to video it just because. The heirlooms were so cool and very abundant. We blanch the peppers to keep them crunchier and it cleans any dirt off at the same time. These go pretty quick, so do the cucumbers for OG dill pickles. Again, sorry for the noise and quality. Pressing some of the garlic really infuses the brine with the flavor I'm looking for.
We jarred tomatoes also to use for sauce or chili later. The whole day was strategically planned to do things in a smart order. I always add appropriate citric acid to ensure a safe pH.
Jim Wayne says you gotta cut the pepper top off before you put them in the salsa. Better do it, pilgrims. You gotta make sure you cut the heads off the jalapenos before you put them in the pico, pilgrims. Jim Wayne here.
This is a family dill pickle recipe that I changed a little. My partner grew many pounds of pickle and cucumbers and lots of dill. It's not difficult to do this and you can find a recipe easily online.
Make sure you cut the tops off the habanero before you start making your sauce there, pilgrims. And don't forget to add a little bit of pickle juice. Can you get the top of the blender too? And don't forget to blend it up in the NutriBullet, pilgrims. Don't forget to add your habanero pickle juice to your pico, pilgrims. You gotta make sure you use a lot of cilantro when you're making your pico, pilgrims. Jim Wayne said so.
I always use a lot of seasonings. Using different ground peppers and powders really ups the flavor, and granulated garlic has a different magic to add alongside the fresh garlic. We used a lot of lime, way more than this shows.
You tell your pilgrims to not throw any pico out. Recycle, reuse, pilgrims. Don't forget to pour the pico in the pot before you boil it there, pilgrim. Make sure your pot is full of pico before you put it in the pot to boil there, pilgrim. Don't forget to stir the pico so you don't burn the bottom of the pot, pilgrims. Don't forget to use the funnel when you're filling up your salsa, pilgrims.
We boiled the salsa before just enough to kill bacteria and prepare to boil for a long time after. An adequate citric acid is added to.
And if you like a little mango, add some mango, pilgrims.
It's extremely important and necessary to heat your canned goods and get the pH right when you're doing water bath style preserving at home.
It took about 6 hours from start to finish, taking our time and laughing a lot in between, especially at Jim Wayne.
I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Homemade goods for all. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.